Miami has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Anthony Simons out there with Kispert. Then it's Nasir Little. And it's the Great. And at the 3 spot. And Brent, for those star-laden teams, this has to be a difficult time of year to stay completely focused.
Well, those teams have a bigger goal in mind, BA, all the time. And there is no doubt they always think health first, getting proper rest, and making sure they're playing their best basketball come playoff time.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Pass to Smith. And 1:01 left in the opening quarter. Clock at 6. Here's your 7. Takes a 13-footer. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's the Great. Covered by Smith. Over to the left wing. Here's the Great. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Lets it fly. Another one falls for Portland.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Conley. Pass to your 7. Now here's Smith. He's guarded closely. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's the Great. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got a...
And so it's Portland, ending the quarter up 10. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. They've trained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
Jakob Poeltl out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's DeAndre Bembry. Then it's Smith. And it's Mann in at the point. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Well, guys, the Great in the last outing against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and also did a lot of damage from long. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention. Now, their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Simons has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. On the wing, Bembry. Smith outside. Here's Poeltl. Back to Bembry. Right wing. Clock at 4. Knocked away. Simons with a steal. Here's the Great. And he's got 41 now. A shot by Lillard. No good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Man misses. Portland has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard with the ball. Here's the great, covered by Smith. Here's the great. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, BA. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Johnson, he's checked in for Portland. And again, the Heat missing. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's the great. The layup off target.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
On the wing, Bembry. Tries to snap the cold streak. Here's Pirtle. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Pirtle's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
Team foul. Blazers substitution. Walker.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Smith outside. Pass to Bembry. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Sends it home from three-point land.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Bembry. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
He's off on the first. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. We can't afford to do that.
That might be true.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Timeout called. The Blazers. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season.
The first half now in the books. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 13. We'll see you after.
First half with a score, your Miami Heat 60, the Trailblazers 73.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Portland has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. And it's the great, and at the 3, the small forward. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Jimmy Butler.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Both shots good from the stripe. And it's the Heat with the ball. Down by 15. Knocks it loose. Here we go, all alone.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow. Strong finish to seal the deal. Miami's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Bembry. And here's Butler. And here's Pirtle, defended by Nurkic. To the paint. Here's Bembry. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Bembry's got his second basket of the game.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Nurkic. Inside. Here's the great. That one's good for 2.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Pass to Bembry. Here's Butler. Here's Bembry. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Lillard, and he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
Aggressive scoring is one thing, but to do it as efficiently as Dame does it, man, that jumper is tight.
On the wing, Bembry. He's covered by Simons. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. From deep, Conley. No good on the shot. And it's Portland the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And you know, BA, even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Pass to Bembry. 6 on the shot clock. Butler against Grant. And again, the Heat missing.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's the great. There's the triple. Miami grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Bembry. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Bembry's got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with... small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First one falls for him.
Now at the line,
And he can't hit the second. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Lillard. Here's the great. Back to Lillard. Here's the great, covered by Pirtle. The great with the bucket.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Bembry. Back to Conley. Now Pirtle. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's the great. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Lillard passes to Nurkic. To the left wing. Here's the great. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
It's tipped. Stolen by Conley. Here's Jovic. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Bembry. There's the drive. Deflected.
A skilled shot blocker, Grant, coming over and is so quick off the floor. Swats that one out.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Bembry. Here's Jovic. He's covered by Grant. Pirtle with the ball. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
Smith, he's checked in for Miami. Mann comes in for Conley. And also a switch here for Portland. Walker, he's checked in for Nurkic. Pass to Walker. Out to the wing. Here's the great. Simons outside. Lets it go from deep. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you can say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his 3rd year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
Offensive rebound, the great. And got it! Another basket!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Pass to Bembry. Now here's Smith. Tight defense on him. Now here's Pirtle. 9 points in the game. Smith left side. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's the great. The Trailblazers rebound. The 3 is up. Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Bembry. He has 7. Here's Pirtle. And he makes it on the layup. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Have to take care of the defense. Offensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Launches a 3. The great, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Bembry. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Pirtle finds Butler. Here's Bembry. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul.
It goes on Jeremy Grant. Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brent. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, B.A. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You got to